A few years ago, my dad invited me to go hiking with him. The trail wasn't very long, probably only a few miles, but he wanted to spend time with me while getting a few steps in. I told him I couldn't, and I hopped on to play some Rocket League, alone. Now, this wasn't a one-time thing. We used to joke about my hate for hiking all the time. A few weeks ago, however, I got the desire to go hiking with him again, for the first time in over 8 years. We went to Rancho San Antonio, which he took me when I was younger to watch people fly their drones and planes, and parked the car. Before we left, he chose a loop that he used to hike a lot, every time I rejected his offer to go with him. We climbed about 4 miles there and 4 miles back, a total of 8 miles. It was a great time. We talked and walked while keeping a good pace. As we reached the top, I felt what my dad felt every time he made the loop, a feeling of pride, like we conquered a mountain. It wasn't a very long loop, but it taught an important lesson to me that day. To climb a mountain is not just a walk. It's a totally different experience. The dread of beginning a difficult experience is quickly overcome by adrenaline and excitement. Now, the loop was really an out and back trail, and so the halfway point was really the highest. As we watched the view, I thought of what it took to get there, and why only now I started these experiences. The elevation change hurt my hamstrings, and every step was pretty rough. I loved it. It was a challenge that I had rarely experienced in my life, and it was a great beginning. To me, the experience doesn't start at the parking lot, but before I even left the house. Each choice, beginning from when I woke up, led me to that peak. When I got out of bed, my mind was telling me to go back to sleep and to skip the hike again. A single second could have led to me going back to sleep, which is why the experience began even before my feet hit the ground that morning. I'm not telling you this story to brag, but to inspire. Every person has a challenge, something that you don't want to do, but is needed in order to reach your goal. It could be reading a book, or even beginning that first gym workout. Just remember, a lot of the pride that comes from completing the challenge is really felt because you pushed past the mental barriers before you even got there. Destroying these barriers builds discipline, making the same action easier the next time. Every week, strive to complete a single challenge like this one that is difficult but rewarding. It may not be exciting, it may suck during the journey, but that difficulty will lead to more growth than any quitter could ever dream of. Climb, explore, and conquer your own mountain. Thanks for watching.